Assalamualaikum and hello. Our presentation is about phishing-based malware attacks on Windows 11 for the CSF 20303 operating system courses. Before go further, I would like to introduce my group member, me, Saimah Mukhlis, Farshan Adib, Badrul Zahin, Muhammad Afiq, and Muhammad Fakhruddin. Firstly, for the introduction, modern operating systems face increasing security threats as cyber attacks become more sophisticated and widespread. One of the most one of the most common and dangerous threats today is the phishing-based malware attack, which relies on social engineering techniques to deceive users into installing malicious software or revealing sensitive information. This report focused on phishing-based malware attack and analyzed how Windows 11 as a modern operating system implement defense mechanism to protect user and system. This discussion includes cryptography and authentication, firewall, and intrusion detection (ID), as well as access control and privilege separation.
So, why are we choosing phishing? Because attackers disguise malicious content as legitimate emails, websites, or messages to deceive users. As a result, users are tricked into clicking malicious links or downloading infected attachments, while fake websites are often used to steal login credentials. Once the user interacts with the phishing content, malware can be installed on the system, making phishing-based attacks a major and ongoing security threat to Windows system. Such as example, in real life, phishing attacks on Windows system often come in the form of fake Microsoft or Windows Defender alerts that warn users their computer is at risk. And then this message may ask users to click a link, download a fake update, or open an attachment that contains malware. Some attackers also create fake websites that look like real Microsoft or company login pages to steal usernames and passwords. Once users interact with this message, malware can be installed, allowing attackers to steal data or take control of the system. So, why are we choosing Windows 11? It is because Windows 11 is a modern operating system designed with enhanced security features to protect users from current cyber threats. This includes improved authentication methods and stronger encryption mechanisms that help safeguard user identities and sensitive data. In addition, Windows 11 provides built-in protection against malware and phishing attacks through advanced security tools. These features make Windows 11 highly stable for analyzing and demonstrating modern operating system security mechanisms. So, what is the impact? The impact is phishing-based malware attack can steal user credentials such as usernames, passwords, and other sensitive information when users unknowingly enter their details on fake websites. The malware may then be installed silently in the background without the user awareness, making it difficult to detect. Once installed, it can allow unauthorized access to the Windows 11 system, enabling attackers to monitor activities, control the device, or disable security features. In some cases, the malware can also spread within a network by exploiting shared resources or connected devices, increasing the overall impact of the attack. And also, in addition, phishing-based malware attacks often exploit human trust to bypass security measures and steal sensitive information such as username and password. Once the credentials are obtained, attackers can gain access to email accounts, cloud service, and other systems linked to the Windows 11 device. The malware may operate with high-level privilege, allowing it to change system settings, remain active after restart, and avoid detection. Infected system can also be used to spread malware to other devices within the same network, leading to data breach, financial loss, privacy issues, and overall system disruption.
Step 1, phishing message delivery. The attacker sends a fake email, message, or link that appears to come from a trusted organization, such as a bank or online service. This message usually contains urgent requests for personal information, such as account details or password. Step 2, user interaction. The Windows 11 users clicks the malicious link, opens the infected attachment, or enter login details on a fake website. Once the user interacts with the phishing attempt, the system is vulnerable to further exploitation, allowing attackers to collect personal information. Step 3, malware download. Malicious software is a secret download onto the Windows 11 system that when the link or attachment is opened. The malware could steal sensitive data, track user activity, or even take control of the affected device, compromising security and privacy. Step 4. Malware execution. The malware runs in the background without the user's awareness and begins harmful activities. It might alter system settings, damage files, or steal personal information without the user's knowledge, often making it difficult to detect. Step 5. Credential theft or system access. The malware steals login credentials, monitors user activity, or provides attackers with unauthorized access to the system. It could capture passwords, sensitive data, and potentially give attackers complete control over the device or network. Step 6. Further damage or spread. The malware may download additional malicious files or spread to other devices within the same network. Once the malware has gained access, it can infect other systems, causing widespread damage and making it harder to contain the attack.
So, for the defense mechanism, we have three types of different defense mechanism. First is cryptography and authentication. Second, firewall and intrusion detection system. And the third is access control and privilege separation.
Cryptography and authentication. Encryption and hashing. Password hashing. Windows 11 use AES and SHA for secure password storage, making it difficult for attackers to retrieve password even if they breach the system. This ensures passwords are encrypted and safe. For SSL or TLS, protects user credentials during transmission by encrypting network communication, preventing man-in-the-middle or MITM attacks, and securing sensitive data between the server and client during browsing. Second, Windows Hello Biometric Authentication. Password-free login. Use facial recognition or fingerprint scanning or authenticate users, reducing the risk of phishing since attackers can replicate biometric. This ensures quicker, safer logins. Two-factor second, two-factor authentication adds a second layer of protecting by requiring a code from a trusted device or app, even if an attacker steals the password. And the last is credential guard. Protect sensitive data and NTLM hashes and Kerberos tickets, preventing malware from stealing login credentials, even if it infiltrates the system. These features helps to safeguard system level credential against external attacks.
So, for the next type of defense mechanism, we have firewalls protection and IDS, which is intrusion detection system. So, for our project, we are using Windows Defender Firewall. So, what is firewalls? Firewall is a network security system that acting as a barrier between an internal network and external network. So, how it helps against phishing malware? First of all, malware usually tries to connect to unknown IP address to gain the IP address of a system. They usually use unusual ports. So how Windows Defender Firewall uh, uh, helps against malware? First of all, firewall will blocks unauthorized outbound connections. Second, firewalls will only allow applications with approved rules to access the system. So, Other than firewalls, we also implement IDS, which is Intrusion Detection System. For your information, Windows 11 does not use a traditional IDS box, but they implements host-based intrusion detection behavior. So, what is IDS? IDS, or Intrusion Detection System, is a cybersecurity tool that monitors network or system activities for malicious behavior, unauthorized access, or policy violations. So, what are the functions of IDS in this scenario? First of all, real-time behavior monitoring. In Microsoft Defender, monitors process behavior, not just signatures. They detect suspicious PowerShell commands, script-based payload execution, and credential harvesting attempts. And other than that, network-based threat intelligence. Usually, the defenders use cloud-based threat intelligence. They will monitor any malicious behavior. For example, if a phishing link is known malicious, they will match attack patterns. Lastly, IDS usually attack surface reduction rules, or ASR rules. ASR rules are block office macros from internet, prevent credential stealing, and stop child process from email clients.
So for this slide, I will explain user account control UAC. For user account control, limit administrative access by prompting user whenever an application attempt to make system level change. This help prevent malware from gaining unauthorized administrative privilege. Next, standard user vs administrator rules. Windows 11 separate standard user account from administrator account. As a result, malware running under a standard user account cannot modify critical system file or system setting. Next, we have least privilege principle. The least privilege principle ensures that user and application operate with only the minimum permission required. The significantly reduce the potential damage if malware is executed. Lastly, we have virtualization based security (VBS). Virtualization based security use hardware virtualization to isolate critical system processes from the rest of the operating system, making it much harder for malware to compromise core security function. Case study email phishing attack. In a typical phishing-based malware attack, the user first receives a fake email that appears to come from a trusted source, such as a bank or an online service. This email usually contains a malicious attachment or a link to a fraudulent website. When the user clicks the link or opens the attachment, Windows 11 Smart Screen Filter immediately analyzes the content and displays a warning if any potential threat is detected. At the same time, Microsoft Defender Antivirus performs real-time scanning and can block the malware before it is executed. Even if the malware attempts to modify the system, account control or UAC will prompt the user for administrative permission. This prevents unauthorized system change and limit the impact of the attack. Overall, this layered defense approach in Windows 11 help protect both the system and user data from phishing-based malware attack. For conclusion, phishing remains a serious and widespread security threat in modern computing. Attackers use deceptive emails, websites, and message to trick user into revealing sensitive information or installing malware. To address this threat, Windows 11 applies a layered security approach by combining multiple defense mechanisms to protect both user and system. Strong authentication methods such as Windows Hello and Credential Guard help use secure user identities. At the same time, firewalls and antivirus tools actively detect and block malicious activities. In addition, access control mechanisms like user account control or UAC and least privilege enforcement further reduce the impact of any attempted attack. However, despite this advanced security feature, user awareness and cautious behavior remain essential as many phishing attacks rely on human error rather than system vulnerabilities. Thank you very much.